Hey guys, it's Lori with Ellen's Crafty Creations, and I have a fun die to share with you. This is brought to you by countrycraftcreations.com, my very favorite scrapbook store to shop at. Um, she being Tamara, has sent me this die from her shop, and you can purchase it in her on her website right now. And this is just super cute. You can see I've been playing with it, but I wanted to make one on camera with you as well so you can see how easy they are to make. Um, and they're small. They just fit in the palm of your hand, but they are just the perfect little gift for Halloween or Valentine's Day or to give to, your kid's teacher or just whatever. This one I put a little happy birthday stamp on. The label comes with a die, so as you can see, and then you can stamp your sentiment on it or write a note on there or whatever you want to do. This one is made out of a Prima collection, and it's really pretty. And I did a Christmas one, and this one's made out of Authentique's Fabulous paper collection. And it has the little dogs on the inside, and just these little tabs keep it closed. So it is such a cute little die. So I wanted to make one on camera with you, and I'm going to go ahead and apologize ahead of time because it's going to shake the table and my camera is sitting on my table. So when I'm using my big shot to cut the paper, just hang in there with me, okay? So here's the package the die comes in, and then I just wanted to open it on camera with you so you could see exactly what you get. I've already taken it off. It was glued to the sheet originally. You can see where I've used it because I didn't clean it out. It's got stuff stuck in it. So it comes with two pieces, this piece and this little label piece, and you have to cut this piece out twice. So I just want to share with you my tips and tricks for using this die. So I'm going to take my big shot. What I've done is I've cut just a random piece of scrapbook paper to 6 1/4 by 12, okay? And I'm going to, you can get 2 of these out of one single sheet of paper if you do it like I tell you. So I had to learn the hard way. So learn from my mistakes. So I'm going to take my little plates here. I'm going to put it about in the middle of, it's better if you put it in the middle of your cutting plate, okay? And I'm going to put my plate on top, and I'm going to roll it through. So sorry again, it's going to shake a little bit. So here we go. I like to roll my stuff through twice, once and then back through. And we're going to go ahead and do both pieces. So here is the first piece ready to go. And it's stuck for me, of course. I don't want to bend my die. There we go. So there's my first piece. Now I'm going to do the second one. So to do the second one, all I have to do is put it this way. So if you don't line it up like this, you won't be able to use a single sheet of paper. So here I'm going to put this back through. And I like to save paper, especially since I cut it to 6 1/4. Then I don't have any more that I can cut to the same size. Now I'm wondering if this edge cut, because it's kind of really on the edge over here. So I'm just going to roll it through one more time because it just looked like it might not have cut. Okay, that should be good. Yeah. So here's what I have left, just a scrap piece. And again, I'm going to punch this out of here. My thicker cardstock didn't stick, but this cardstock that I'm using this time is thinner. Let's see, do I have enough to make the little label? Will that fit on there? Barely. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try to make the label with the little scrap I have left. I mean, it is just barely going to fit on this piece. And I just moved it, so anyway, you'll get the point without having to cut another sheet of paper. Okay, I'm just going to roll this through a couple times. It may cut on the first time through. I'm just weird like that. Yeah, it was barely big enough. Okay, so there are our pieces. Let's put the die to the side, and I will show you how to put these together. So you're going to want to make sure your pattern is facing down, and I would go ahead and fold on the score lines that it created. So there is a score line right here, and sometimes they're hard to see. Just make sure that you just line it up with the paper. And then there's a score line right here for the top. And then this top piece, I'm going to fold the opposite direction from the other score lines. Okay. And then I'm going to fold this one up. Like I said, there are score lines on the piece that it creates. And then there's score lines for these flaps. And then this piece is going to fold down. Okay. Here we go. And then I'm going to do the same to the other piece before I start gluing them together. So I'm going to go ahead and fold on all of these. And then this one I'm going to fold the opposite direction. It's going to be my little closure. Did I do that wrong? I did. I folded it a little bit. There we go. And now the flaps. So let me show you, when I first started putting this together, I tried to like glue the flaps up or something. I don't know. It didn't work. So let me tell you what does work. If you take these two pieces, how they're going to go together is one piece is going to fit just like this on top of the other. And so you want to glue that down first. So I just take my glue, make sure most of the area is covered, and then you're just going to line up this piece with this bottom one, and that will be the bottom of it for you. Okay. Let me zoom in just a little bit for you. Here we go. So here is your piece now. And now it's just as simple as folding all the flaps and gluing them. So we've already folded, so we're going to glue this first one and stick it up here. And you're going to glue the flap to the inside, of course, so it doesn't show. And you're just going to hold it for just a minute. I like to set it on the table and then just take my bone folder and rub along it to make sure that it sticks. And then I'm going to glue the other side. And just make sure you're lining them up correctly. Oh, I've got the sniffles all of a sudden while on camera. How inconvenient. Okay, sorry about that. So then I'm just going to keep gluing the flaps and pressing them down. And last one. And the last one is the trickiest one. Just got to lift it up a little bit to get your glue in there. You don't need a lot of glue. And it doesn't have to cover the entire flap either. Just enough. Oops. To get it to stick. See, I've overlapped mine just a little bit. Can you see that overlapping? So it should line up perfectly, but mine didn't. And now the glue is set because my art glitter glue is so amazing. But that's okay. It's still going to work. And probably no one else will notice but me. I can't help it. So now that all my flaps are glued together, that is it. The box is done. So all you have to do is put whatever goodies you want inside, a little tissue paper, a few Hershey's Kisses or whatever you want, and then these flaps just fold out kind of, and these fold in, and these little tabs are what goes through this hole and keeps it closed. Now, the sturdier your paper is, the better this will hold. But that is so cute. I mean, you could even add some little ribbons to the handle. And my paper, I've bent this back some, so it needs to actually bend forward. Both of these do. Because that's what keeps these on. So do what I say, not what I do. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. So this is a super cute box. Like I said, mine I messed up a little bit here, so you can tell you need to line them up perfectly on the sides. But on these other ones, I didn't have any trouble doing that. I don't know why I had trouble on that one. I was just in a hurry, I guess. I don't know. But this is thicker cardstock than this is, and so I felt like this is easier to work with. And it actually stays closed really well. So make sure you use a thicker cardstock. The Authentique paper or the Cartabella paper is all, even this one's pre-mat. I forgot, this one I think is Doodlebug. So, and like I said, this one is just like a Michael's paper pad, but really cute treat boxes. So check out countrycraftcreations.com. This is the Echo Park Designer Dies Rectangular Gable Box 3D die set. So it cuts through cardstock, paper, and other thin materials, and it has 2 pieces that come with it. So super cute little treat box, and it has this label that you can put on the front where you can stamp on it or write on it or do whatever you want. So check that out at countrycraftcreations.com. Thanks for watching.